I would like you to meet Ares, the ultimate soldier.
This is Bob Ferguson.
I was a part of the French 75.
This guy is the best he has ever seen.
Avatar: Fire and Ash is the much-anticipated third installment in James Cameron's Avatar movie franchise, scheduled for release on 19 December 2025, with early reactions focused on its striking new visuals, deeper character-driven plot, and the introduction of a fierce new Na'vi tribe, the Ash People.
If there is something you can do.
Tron: Ares is a visually spectacular science fiction film that shifts the franchise formula, sending an AI program named Ares, Jared Leto, into the real world for the first time, with the story accessible for newcomers and rewarding for longtime fans. The film dazzles with neon-lit action and inventive VFX, blending the iconic Tron aesthetic with urban landscapes. Major set pieces, like red light cycle chases and glowing discs, are praised for their scale and excitement, especially in IMAX.
Critics generally praise the visual effects of Tron: Ares for their technical brilliance and creativity, often highlighting the film's ambitious use of CGI and digital environments.
He's biblically strong, lightning fast.
Springsteen: Deliver Me From Nowhere is a 2025 American biographical musical drama directed by Scott Cooper. The film is based on the 2023 book Deliver Me From Nowhere by Warren Zanes and centers on Bruce Springsteen's making of his 1982 album, Nebraska, a raw and somber acoustic record recorded on a 4-track recorder in Springsteen's New Jersey bedroom during a pivotal time in his life. The theatrical release date for the Bruce Springsteen biopic, Springsteen: Deliver Me From Nowhere, is October 24, 2025, in the United States. Bruce Springsteen's net worth in 2025 is reported to be around $1.1 to $1.2 billion, according to multiple sources, including Forbes.
The hard thing, realizing people aren't who you want them to be.
One Battle After Another, 2025, directed by Paul Thomas Anderson, is a gripping and immersive story set in a dystopian United States ruled by a fascist, authoritarian regime. It follows a revolutionary group called French 75, who engage in acts of rebellion, such as freeing immigrants from detention centers and executing bombings and heists to disrupt the oppressive government. The plot centers on Bob Ferguson, Leonardo DiCaprio, a former radical explosives expert and activist who lives in hiding with his teenage daughter, Willa. Bob struggles with his revolutionary past, substance abuse, and the responsibility of caring for his daughter. One Battle After Another is scheduled for release on September 26, 2025.
You know what freedom is?
What?
No fear.
Good Fortune is a comedy film about Gabriel, Keanu Reeves, a budget guardian angel who tries to help Arj, Aziz Ansari, a struggling gig worker. Gabriel wants to show Arj that money doesn't solve life's problems, so he swaps Arj's life with that of Jeff, Seth Rogen, a wealthy socialite. However, the plan backfires as Arj enjoys his new life and refuses to return to his old one. Gabriel then loses his wings and must live as a human, navigating everyday life and trying to fix the chaos his intervention caused. The film explores themes of wealth, identity, and happiness, with humor and heart, highlighting both the struggles of gig economy workers and the allure and pitfalls of wealth. Good Fortune is scheduled to be released in theaters on October 17, 2025.
I'm self-made.
What did your parents do?
My father was an orthopedic surgeon.
The Smashing Machine is a 2025 American biographical sports drama directed by Benny Safdie. The film stars Dwayne Johnson as Mark Kerr, a former amateur wrestler and mixed martial arts (MMA) champion, and Emily Blunt as Kerr's then-wife Dawn Staples. The cast also includes Ryan Bader, Bas Rutten, and Oleksandr Usyk in supporting roles. The story chronicles the life and career of Mark Kerr, focusing on his challenges and triumphs in the MMA world. It highlights the physical and emotional toll of the sport and Kerr's personal struggles. The film premiered at the Venice International Film Festival on September 1, 2025, winning the Silver Lion for Best Director. It is scheduled for theatrical release in the United States on October 3, 2025 by A24. Predator Badlands 2025 is set in the future on a remote planet called Yautja Prime, home to the Predators. The story follows a young predator named Dek, who was considered a runt, an outcast from his clan after showing mercy during his clan's sacred trial of the hunt, an unforgivable sin in their culture. Stripped of his rank and weapons, Dek wanders the brutal Badlands, determined to prove his worth by hunting the ultimate prey. Predator Badlands is an upcoming sci-fi action film set to release in theaters on November 7th, 2025.
I could help you.
The Housemaid 2025 is a psychological thriller directed by Paul Feig, based on the best-selling novel by Frida McFadden. The story follows Millie Calloway, a struggling young woman who takes a job as a live-in housemaid for the wealthy and seemingly perfect Winchester family in Long Island. Millie is hired by Nina Winchester, Amanda Seyfried, to manage the cleaning and help care for their daughter, Cecilia. However, Millie soon discovers that beneath the Winchesters' luxurious lifestyle lurk dark secrets, and the family's facade starts to unravel. The film is scheduled for a theatrical release on December 19th, 2025.
You're a lifesaver. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Twinless 2025 is an American black comedy psychological drama directed and written by James Sweeney. The plot centers on a Roman, played by Dylan O'Brien, a young man grieving the death of his identical twin brother Rocky after a car accident. Roman joins a support group for twinless twins to cope with his loss, where he befriends Dennis, James Sweeney, who claims to have lost a twin as well. However, Dennis harbors a dark secret. He never had a twin and was involved in Rocky's death, as he distracted Rocky right before the fatal accident. Throughout the film, their friendship develops amidst deception, emotional struggles, and unexpected betrayals. Dennis also dates Roman's coworker, Marcy, who investigates Dennis's lies and demands the truth be told. A shocking confrontation takes place, leading to a painful fallout between Roman and Dennis. The movie Twinless was released in the United States on September 5th, 2027.
There's a gay guy at work. You should meet him. I think you'd really get along.
Yeah, that's
The movie Rental Family 2025 is a comedy drama about a down-and-out American actor living in Tokyo who takes a job with a Japanese rental family company, providing professional stand-in services in other people's lives. Through this unusual work, he forms surprising human connections and discovers unexpected joys within his new family. The film stars Brendan Fraser and is directed by Hikari, who also co-wrote the screenplay. Rental Family had its world premiere at the Toronto International Film Festival on September 6, 2025, and is scheduled for a limited theatrical release in the United States on November 21, 2025, by Searchlight Pictures.
What do you think we do here?
We sell emotion.